So today marks 11 years since you gained your angel wings, and as you can see, I still have the t-shirt that we used on our bike rides and our memorial rides. And as you can see, my best friend, your favourite Pooch, is still here. He is still snuggling in sat on my knee, and he still remains to be my rock. But I just wanted to do something a bit different, and I wanted to share a few moments with you all, just to remember one special person who made up Guardian Angel. I'll never forget that morning. Crikey, I remember the night before I had a dream, and I think I wrote about it in book. I basically dreamt that I was walking down a street and there was some like tall housing buildings. I don't know where I were in this dream, and I remember seeing your face through the window waving, so I waved back, and then next minute you were saying, as though you're saying come in. So I went in this building and I went running up the stairs, and I got to the floor where you were, and you weren't there anymore, and I knew before my eyes even opened that I wasn't going to wake up to good news. And obviously that's when I saw confirmation of the fact that you passed away. So I do genuinely believe you popped in a dream and told me, and obviously I'll always appreciate that. Oh, the old cartoon photo, crikey. So that was always a funny memory. You saw it online and you sent it, and you were like, "Oh, which one do you think you are?" And I said, "I've got to be the dark-haired one, answer, because you're quite fair." And she goes, "Yeah, but isn't it strange that in a dress all girly?" Well, I think about 11 years later, I do actually wear dresses, and I am quite girly, so I'll throw that one right back at you. But no, that photo that was on the first original bike ride T-shirt. We had that one on because that was at the time when I really couldn't even look at an image because it was so raw. So I used that one just because it was a memory that made me laugh. Um, because you didn't ever see me as girly, did you? But how I proved you wrong. I still have the stone, still have it, and it has come on every bike ride with me. Oh God, those bike rides! They When we first started them, it was like a couple of years after, in the white t-shirts with the cartoon photo, and they were killers. I remember one, and we went up a hill, and I was in tears going up this hill. One because I was in physical pain, and one because I was in emotional pain. But I didn't want Ailey to see me crying, so I pedalled so fast. I was in absolute agony. Um, and then I had me I had one ear phone in to listen to music just to sight me on. I had all our playlists playing, and yeah, over time those bike rides, we've never changed the route. They have got easier. Um, I'm not doing one this year though because I'm just a bit worried about my leg. I don't want it to get worse. So that's why I've decided to do this tape for you instead. But yeah, those bike rides, the killers. 22-mile bike, I always thought, fair enough, you might win that one. But it was a dare that he gave me, and you know what I'm like, I don't back down, do I? So yeah, so those bike rides were for you. Um, I always remember as well in this t-shirt, because on the back it says think don't drink, so we did want to promote people to not drink and drive. Um, so that's why I had that printed on the back. I do remember stopping at a pub, we had a juice, and the woman asked about your story, who served us. We were sat outside when we were having a pit stop, and she just said, "What a beautiful thing to do." And it's little things like that just make everything that I'm doing worthwhile, and it's just about honouring your memory. Billy, what can I say about him? Hey, what can I say about this boy? You saw him as a pup when he was asleep on my knee, snoring. Weren't doing much when you weren't size at palm. You could fit in the palm of my hand, were you? Hey, but she spoke to you through cam. You didn't answer. She was thinking you're cute. She paid you so many compliments that day. You were just weren't entertaining it on camera like you do these days. So that's not changed, has it, Babs? But honest to God, some of the photos you're going to see, literally the days where he got me through, where he's looking at me, snuggling me, gives me kisses. Not so much these days. I think he's embarrassed, but you know, honest to God, this lad has been my rock. He had to have a part in Guardian Angel for that reason. He's a very big link, aren't you? Eh? So I was glad that he did something. He is now an award winner, which is ever so smug about. Don't have a clue what that means. But honest to God, what would I have done without him? I have no clues. Always there to lick the salty tears from my eyes. Always there to give me snuggles and kisses, aren't you? Hey, listen to music with me. Listen to all our songs. It's not bad, are you, when you're behaving? So yeah, so we're still good, still a team, aren't we, mate? Love you. So the film, people ask me why I casted Faye in Guardian Angel and why not someone who looked like you. Now it was already a sensitive topic. It was already I knew it was going to be an emotional journey for me. So I didn't want someone to be your double because I think it'd have completely freaked me out and it would have felt weird. I must admit, personality wise, bang on. I think I couldn't have cast someone who was cheeky as you, you know, who was quite just mischievous, quite jolly, quite upbeat. So I think personality wise, I got it spot on, but I know looks wise, sorry Faye, but you don't look quite like her. So yeah, that was the reason why I didn't. So these awards we won, you know, they are awards, and I'm absolutely proud of winning every single one. They don't bring you back, do they? So reason why I'm proud of these is just purely because it means that our story was seen in so many places around the world. People were meeting you. Yeah, not physically you, but our story, our memories, and we were. The aim was to try and tell people as well that it's all right not to be okay. You know, it's all right to grieve. It's normal. Um, the letting go part is hard, and I have still proper got closure to come. Even 11 years on, when I go to Ostend, and you know that's another story for another video. But yeah, I was just so proud when it started getting picked up, it started getting recognised, and that's why I dedicate every single one of these to you, because it is another achievement. Our friendship changed, you know, we're still friends, but it's just had to change a little bit. But yeah, we both know the film really wasn't supposed to do that. So I still think you're meddling. Still think you're setting me up, and I don't know what's going to happen. People ask me, would I make it into a feature film? I said no. If it got offered, I would not make it into a feature film. All I wanted to do was promote the book, promote a friendship. I have a lot of respect for Sophie's family. I have a lot of respect for her. And I think if it was to be turned into a feature film, I would have to completely change our story, and you know that takes everything away from Guardian Angel, which I'm not going to do because it's our friendship, and you know it's a beautiful friendship, it's a beautiful story, and I wouldn't want to change that. So no, I think there's too many people involved who could get upset and hurt, and I would not do that to them out of respect to you. Oh, beaches are special places, aren't they? They are where I feel closer to you. They are where I feel like I hear you more. That makes me sound mad. But it's true, quite a few of my poems come when I'm at the beach, or they'll start trickling through. Obviously, the beach was going to play a massive part on your 21st birthday when we were to go to Ostend and Lighthouse and everything, the famous bloody lighthouse. You know, and even last year when I wrote a poem, I wrote one about forgiveness, and I was sat on Hornsey Beach. This was before we started filming. It must have been 2020. It was 2020, sorry, I got my years mixed up. And basically I wrote a poem about forgiveness. I actually forgave the person who had obviously caused that death. And that was one that I did not see coming at all. So it was nice to get it out. But yeah, that was written on Hornsey Beach. That's why Hornsey Beach then played a part in the film, and why we went there. So we all know that there is one last thing I need to do, and there is one last chapter to close in the book. We both know that one, mate. And that is my trip to Ostend. Why haven't I gone sooner? I think it's because deep down I weren't ready. Obviously everything that's happened since the book, the film, the poems that have come, I think now is the time to do it. I am looking at going in 2023, and for me that will be closure. That will be where I say my goodbyes. That will be where I leave a book and hope that someone finds it. And what I'm going to do is leave a book there and put a note on saying if anyone finds this book, send me a selfie, and then I can advertise it on my page where it's who's got it, and hopefully they'll get some comfort. That is the plan. In my head that sounds lovely. The journey, however, I know it's going to hurt. I know I'm going to reopen a few wounds. I know it's, you know, I might be completely wrong. I might have the best time of my life because I'll be determined to make it amazing. But I don't know how I'm going to feel. I think it is going to be overwhelming. I think I'm going to find it confronting. But deep down I'll be proud because I will know that I kept that promise to you, and you know, it'll always be that special moment, and obviously this will be going with me. So I'm gonna finish with a poem where I was at home washing the pots, and I was thinking about Ostend. I had Delta Goodrem's Sanctuary on in the background while washing up, and a poem came to me, and I think you actually acknowledge that I'm nervous about this trip, because I think that's how this poem came about. And I was in tears washing pots as this poem started coming. I was like proper sobbing, couldn't stop, and that's basically how it came. So I'm going to share it with you. It's about your trip to Ostend. Laura, where on earth have you been? I've been waiting at the lighthouse, and now you can be seen. Sophie, you don't understand how hard it is to be here. Stood here at the lighthouse, and you are nowhere near. Many a time I have been at home, eyes closed, imagining how this moment passes by. The picture is so vivid, I'm clutching the railing, my eyes are open, and I do cry. I feel my heart break one more time, and that's just a vision I am having at home. Not standing here at the lighthouse, standing here alone. I expected the pain to hit me like a wave crashing against the pier. But being at the lighthouse, a place you were taking me, is not the same, as you aren't here. I feel like I should hallucinate and see a perfect vision of you. Or maybe I have gone a little crazy too. Guardian angel, help me to get my life back on track. The awards it won were amazing, but they never brought you back. Being here in Ostend, it is confronting. I know you did die. But the closure is too overwhelming, as I am now saying my goodbye. Laura, close your eyes, take a deep breath, and blow it across the bay. You have come to Ostend, and here, my friend, with me you will stay. Slow your breathing, girlie, don't panic. Why are you so scared? I am standing right here beside you, and yes, I've always cared. Don't worry, we aren't speaking out loud, as we don't want passers-by thinking we're loopy-loo. You can hear me in your head and heart, as that's how I always speak to you. Sophie, you mentioned a bar you went to. I've forgotten the name. Where you go to dance. I have to find it, a score to settle, and I'll show you I can move to trance. Our last night in Spain, we did dance. I showed you I could move. So shall we dance for one last time, so I can settle into the groove? Of course, my dear Laura, I'll send you the name of the bar, and don't be late. It is usually livelier, around about 8. Go on and go, get polishing off those dancing shoes. I am on my own turf now, and I swear you are going to lose. Walking away from the lighthouse, where I leave a book, I feel a little cheeky smile on my face, which wishes me good luck. Laura, one more thing, a big hug. I appreciate you coming all this way. I will always love you and continue to guide you every single day.